Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, evening, or even night, depending on when you're actually watching this. It's actually afternoon when I'm recording it, so I'm not sure why I've said good morning, just force of habit. I just wanted to review another album, being as my Marilyn Manson album review has proven to be, I think, my most popular video so far. So maybe getting back onto these music reviews is way to go. But this is the latest album by Flotsam and Jetsam, came out today. Rats in the Temple. Yes, this is sealed, but I've listened to the digital copy I got as well as this. And yeah, I'm going to try and keep it brief basically with this bunch because Flotsam and Jetsam are one of those, I'd call them major minor thrash band because they're a major one of the minor bands really in terms of not everyone's heard of them. Even a lot of thrash fans haven't heard of them. And I think that they flirt with power metal and traditional metal almost as much as they do with thrash. So it's really a sort of triumphant example of this sort of music. There's a lot going on here, traditional thrash and power, that I think works extraordinarily well rather. Now, this album is a big album. It's got 13 tracks. It's a lengthy album, over 50 minutes of actual music, and yet none of these tracks are overly long. Nothing outstays its welcome. You've got vocals which are seriously melodic. They could work for any power metal band. They're not one of these thrash. They're not one of these thrash bands that have to have super harsh vocals. You've got really good singing here, despite the fact that these guys have been in this game for a long time. The vocals are great. The riffage is both thrashy, traditional and power metal with some serious heft and crunch and wonderful solos. There's a nice bottom end to it with bass. You've got a phenomenal drum playing by Ken Mary, who's also doing drum duties these days for who's he doing drum duties for? It's just off the top of my head. Can't remember. One of the bands I like. It'll come to me in a second. What a terrible review. But yeah, he's doing drum duties for the band that I'm not mentioning because I can't remember who they are. Metal Church, that's it, Metal Church. And yeah, I think that when we talk about major thrash releases of 2026, there's going to be a lot of bands that people want to talk about, the big bands. But honestly, if you like power metal, thrash metal, or traditional metal, and you want something that's melodic, that's heavy, that's catchy, that's crunchy, that's got soaring vocals, soaring drums, pounding drums, soaring guitar harmonies, and you want to listen to music that is just good traditional old-fashioned metal, you can't go wrong with Flotsam and Jetsam. And they've been on a roll for about the last decade now, but I think this is the strongest of their modern releases, and it really sets the bar this year because off the top of my head, I can't think of, other than Creator, another thrash band that have done an album that I think within this genre is as good as this. And yet a lot of people are going to sit on it because, like I say, they're not a major band. They're not up there in the highest tier, but they're honestly worthy of being. So Rats in the Temple is a really, really great album. I'd give it a 4 out of 5, honestly. I think it's a great record that you should go out and buy if traditional power or thrash is your thing, because really it combines them all to the point where it sounds comfortably within all those genres. Yeah, it's just great stuff.